Since the 31st of January, when the Supreme Court demanded that the General Court-Martial stop trying civilians, that it was illegal and the files be transferred to the civil court, only Dr. Kizza Besigye and Haj Obed Lutale's case has reached the High Court. But for others, their fate is unknown. Today, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution appeared before the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee to defend their budget of 95 billion shillings for the next financial year of 2025 to 2026. Among the issues that stood out prominently was the issue of the fate of the people who are in the prisons on the orders of the court-martial.
But how many files have you received? How many have you sanctioned? How many have you directed further investigation? How many have you closed?
The legislators are also demanding to know when the actual trial of Dr. Besigye will start, since the case was transferred.
And attached to that, the one you have sanctioned that is in the public domain, or at least you have charged them, Dr. Besigye and Obed, when are you going to prosecute that matter?
The committee members also accused the ODPP of persecuting a section of people by presenting them in courts without prior investigations carried out or even with evidence.
Why do you allow people to persecute Ugandans? When it's 100% your mandate. You are the only entity we should be looking at and blaming.
That there is no serious evidence for the case to proceed to court, and you still sanction it, and you keep informing court. Investigations are going on. Investigations are going on 1 month, 2, 3, 4 years and years. Do you understand what you have done?
The MPs are also demanding to know how many cases have been handled by the DPP but are political in nature.
How many offenses of a political nature did you people sanction in the year 2024, 2025, and then 2025, 2026? How many of them were successfully prosecuted? How many of them were dismissed?
They are handled by very experienced people. They take in their time, and government is putting in money. So they could also include other grounds why the files are now being dismissed, either because they are political files, they are forgery cases. So we need also the Ugandans wish to know that they forgive DPP, that you know what, your grounds are now known, whichever thing we shall not be disappointed.
The legislators want the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution to deliver a written report on the progress of the transfers to civilian courts to the Parliament by Friday this week.
We want to advise you that if we do not have those responses, we may have challenges completing this process.
The sector is looking to hire more state attorneys to cover all the districts in Uganda, while 33 districts lack their services, require money to take care of witnesses, among others, which activities will see their budget taken to 95 billion shillings.